Hey boys and girls, it's Mr. Bloom, broadcasting live from our science room at Crossroads South. Today I want to introduce you to our second system of the year. Remember, systems involve pieces or parts that work together to serve a purpose. The first system we looked at was the click or retractable pen. This system is called the Amazing Drought Stopper. So this is a black box system, which means we can't see the inside. Any system that's referred to as a black box is one that we cannot easily see or kind of discover without kind of looking inside the hidden area. So the drought stopper, first of all, it's amazing, as the box says. It also stops droughts. A drought is when we have a lack of water, or there's not enough water in an area, and they happen all over the world. So this machine, if it works, should be able to stop droughts because it makes or produces water. So here's my setup. Now bear with me because I am filming this from my phone and also trying to do this with my other free hand. So it might be not perfect, but we'll do our best. What I have is the drought stopper itself. We're not going to look inside yet. At the top, we have basically what looks to be a funnel that I'm going to dump water in. And then at the bottom, we have a tube where I'm assuming water will come out. Okay, so the goal is I'm going to dump water into this black box system, and what I have here is a beaker, and a beaker is basically just a container to hold a liquid. And if you look closely, I have a little less than 500 milliliters in the beaker, so that's what I'm going to dump in. And if it's a success, basically I will have more than 500 come out. And if it's a failure, either the same or hopefully not less will come out when we empty it out. Now, on the floor, I do have two containers. They are completely empty to catch the water that comes out, so I'm not trying to trick you, they're empty. Just so I only have one hand, this will be easier to catch the water. And then I just, again, have that beaker that I'm gonna dump inside of the drought stopper. So, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna grab the beaker, and I'm going to dump it into the funnel. So hopefully we'll get this right on video. I'm dumping it in. Nothing yet. Don't you fail me, machine. Nothing. Well, must be doing something, or I'm a failure. But sometimes you got to fail to succeed. Oh! Something's happening. It's dripping. Oh, good. It's even catching it in the bucket. Oh. Let me adjust those buckets for a minute. Perfect. Keep dumping it in. I've almost emptied the full 500. 500's done, empty. We adjust the buckets. Still going. Might have lost a little on the floor. Still going, up. Oh, okay, I think it's finished. Nothing else is coming out. I didn't actually even need the second, well, actually I'm wrong. I'm gonna dump this little bit in the main bucket, but this other bucket's kind of empty. And then this is the bucket that got water in it. Okay, you can see it swishing around in there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this into the beaker that I started with. As you can see, this beaker, it's completely empty. There's no water in there. I'm gonna dump this in so we can get a measurement. So let's see. Try not to spill it. Right, none left, empty, pretty much just some drips. And let's take a look at the beaker, see if I was a success or not. And we actually did lose a little bit of water on the floor, not a lot though. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Now, when we started, it was down here at 500. Now, after putting 500 in, it looks like we now have a little less than 800 that came out. I put 500 in, This looks like it made water. 800 came out. Wow, it was a success. It produced more than what went in it. So now what I want you to begin to think about is, what is this machine, this system doing inside? If I were to open it up, what would it look like in there that it's able to make water? I mean, am I for real? Is this thing making water? I mean, it looks like it did. Okay, 800 came out, about 500 went in. How the heck can this work? So that's what I want you to think about. And maybe you just want to have some ideas in your mind. Some people like to draw pictures or write down their ideas. Just begin to think of, how does this amazing drought stopper work? All right?